welcome to this week's vlog. Today is Friday. I'm just sat editing last week's vlog. I've just finished that one off there. Today I'm going to my friend's lodge, which you all know about. I know I keep going on about it, but I'm very excited. So I'm all sorted. I've had a shower and everything. I've just put my pyjamas back on. I'm going to have some breakfast now. It is 10:20 and I'm going to be leaving in about 3 hours. So I'm going to have some breakfast. And then when my mum comes back with the car, I'm going to load the car up. So I'll show you everything, what I've got to take with us. As I said in last week's vlog, I'm not going to overly vlog this weekend, just because there's 8 of us. It's just going to be difficult, but I will get a few clips, definitely, just because I want them for myself anyway. So I'll show you whatever I can. I'll definitely show you the lodge and tell you where it is and everything. We're going to, it's in York and it's called KP Lodges. We've actually stayed in them before. It was a long time ago though for me. It was about maybe 10 years ago. We actually went for a hen party. I was bridesmaid for a friend and we stayed there then. Nikki, if you're watching, it was for your hen party. Yeah, so that's the order of the day. I'm excited. I just want to get there now and get all organised. So come along with me. The kettle's on, that's why it's noisy. But I must have consumed about 40 of these Warburton's tea cakes while I've been here. I'm addicted to them. They're so nice. I'm on the toast. Oh, helps if you switch the toaster on, doesn't it? They're so nice. I wish they sold them in America because they're my favourite. And I've probably gone through about 10 packets of them while I've been home. If I've got any room in my case, I'm definitely going to take some of them home. I don't really care whether you're allowed to or not. I always used to do that in Qatar. Obviously in Qatar, they don't have pork. Sorry, the kettle's just about to boil. In Qatar, they don't sell pork, apart from there used to be one shop which is called QDC, and it used to sell alcohol and pork, and you used to have a license to buy it from there. Jason got his license because of where he worked, but I used to take pork back all the time. I used to take sausages and ham and everything. I just used to get one of those, you know, like the freezer bags, which actually I looked for last night in Tesco. They didn't have any to put the ice and stuff in for today. But I used to get one of those freezer bags, and the last thing I would put on the top of the case would be that laid flat, and I'd lay the packets of sausages like that, zip up the freezer bag, zip up the suitcase. It was always absolutely fine. And I thought, well, worst thing, if I get caught and they open the case, I never ever took alcohol back. I would never do that. But I think if you'd have got caught with the pork, then they'd have, worst case, they'd have took it off me, wouldn't they? And I'd have wasted 30 quid on pork. But yeah, I used to always do it. No, I shouldn't be admitting me bad secrets to you, should I? We've just got to our lodge. I'm just going to show you before everybody ruins it. It is. Oh, it's lush, isn't it? And we've got a hot tub outside. Go out there. I'll really take the blinds. Good morning everybody. It's Monday morning. I'm just walking down to the main car park to get my car because I left mine down there. I know I haven't spoken to you all weekend, but it's been a very busy one and we've had an amazing time. I do not want to leave. Even though I can't wait to get back to Florida, I just don't want to leave because I know that now I've got 24 hours to go home and get everything packed up. And look at how stunning the day is. Honestly, I cannot tell you how lucky we've been with the weather. I mean, look at that sky. It's just so beautiful here. The birds are tweeting. It's just gorgeous. It's so clear. There's a aeroplane in the sky. It's obviously a 380 because there's 4 engines. It's just so beautiful here. So for any of you who are interested in where we've been, this is called KP Lodges in Pocklington in York, and honestly I would recommend it to anybody. The place is stunning. We've just had a brilliant time. It's been another heavy long weekend, not much sleep, but we've laughed so much, like so much. It's just been brilliant. But now back to reality with a big bang, because now I have to go home and pack, and I just don't want to. This is Zara's new lounge fly that she's just bought herself. Good morning everybody, it's Tuesday and we're on our way to Manchester Airport. We've just stopped. Zara's got her and her granddad at McDonald's. Oh, some dogs over there. We've stopped in the Leeds Skeleton services because we found this, well I found this last week, and it's so much nicer than the other one. And my mum's getting the Starbucks in. And Shaz are getting the coffees in. And I've got a Max's BLT. Let's have a look what they've got in M&S. I did want to do an M&S vlog, but I just haven't had time. Peter's is a random one for a service station, isn't it? Do we full on shopping here? Broccoli, carrots. Got some, call them the caterpillars. And these are biscuits. I don't know, I was looking to see if they had that Big Daddy chocolate bar, but they don't. These are just all normal chocolate bars, aren't they?
Go for it. I'll just have some for you. Little crunchy things or something.
Look at your bites.
Crunchy bites, I'll have those.
Made it to the hotel. I don't know what I've spoke to you this morning or what I haven't, but anyway, we're in the hotel in Manchester Airport. My mum and dad have just left. We've just had a cup of tea with them. But Jason upgraded our room. He had some free upgrades to use, so I'm going to show you the room before we start unpacking a few things and no doubt spoil it. So I'll show you. So as you come in, you've got the bathroom here. The bathrooms are quite dated in this hotel, to be honest, but it's clean, so that's all you need. It's quite a big bathroom. And then the room is massive. So we've got 2 double beds, which you don't usually get in here. It's just usually 1. And that's the new suitcase that I bought yesterday in TK Maxx that weighs 30 kilos. So it's 7 kilos overweight. And then, yeah, this is our other suitcase here. And we've got a nice sofa and like a look out onto the gardens, which is, I think, the gardens that are joined onto the spa. It's beautiful out there. It's such a gorgeous day again. So yeah, there you go. That is the room. And we are at the same hotel we're always at, which is the Delta Marriott Hotel. And it's in Hale, which is just basically over the other side of the motorway from Manchester Airport. And Jason paid on points. So I have actually just been looking how much it is to stay here, because my dad said, oh, I wonder how much it is to stay in here if you're not paying on points. And for tonight, I think it was £130. But also you can park your car here as well. So it was 215, and that was with 15 days parking, which I don't think is bad at all, really, to park your car here. So it's a good option if you fly into Orlando or anywhere else from Manchester Airport. The drive down was uneventful. We stopped at that service station, which I showed you. And then it's only 3:15 now. So I don't know what we're going to do. Are we going to do anything? Zara's getting in bed, she said. I might go and sit outside with a coffee when I've spoken to Jason, because it's such a beautiful afternoon and there's like some gardens that you can go in. So I think I might make a coffee and then just go and sit outside. I'm definitely not drinking alcohol because, well, I drank way too much alcohol over the weekend and I can already tell my body is off. So I need to have an ice break. So coffee it is rather than alcohol. And then we'll probably just have a chill night, to be honest. There is an Italian here that's attached, which we've been to before if you've been watching my vlogs over the course of the year. But it is a nice restaurant, so we would have to sort of get changed to go there. I don't know whether we can be bothered, to be honest. We ordered a Chinese the last time, didn't we, Zara? I don't know whether we might just order a Chinese tonight. What do you think? And just vegetate in bed and watch the telly. To be honest, I haven't even seen Zara either, so I haven't spent any time with her. I know she's back mine now and that's it. Nobody else is going to steal her from me, but we'll see. We have to be up early in the morning anyway. We've booked ourselves on the shuttle bus for 6:45. The big downside with this room being upgraded is it's on the underground level, so it's on the like 0 level, and you have to come down a flight of stairs and there's no lift. And like I say, that big case weighs 30 kilos. So in the morning she said, oh, is that going to be an issue? And I said, well, I am on my own with 2 big heavy cases. And she said, oh, if you ring reception they'll come and help you with the cases. So obviously my dad's just helped me bring them down, but in the morning I probably am going to have to do that. Otherwise I'm going to have to do 2 or 3 runs with like the bags and everything up the stairs. So that's the only downside with this bigger room, but at least we've got more space for tonight anyway and we can spread out. But yeah, I can't believe it's been a month that I've been. I think it's a month on Thursday, so like 4 weeks on Thursday I left Florida. Only 2 weeks for Zara. I just can't wait to get home. I cannot wait. Zara said she's looking forward to the ice in the fridge. That's what she's looking forward to getting home for. But I'm just looking forward to getting home for everything. Absolutely everything. We've ordered a Chinese because we couldn't be bothered to go to the restaurant. I'll show you what we've got in a second. Salt and pepper chicken. No, we haven't. Salt and pepper chips, a spring roll and a vegetable chow mein and sweet and sour sauce. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Manchester Airport. Yay. We checked in for our first flight to Dublin. Got Starbucks. But the best thing is, we were 9.5 kilos over. She never said a word. Did she, Zara?
No.
We were like looking at each other and then Zara said something about, what did you pack? I was like, shh. She was dead. We were saying that the woman was dead slow when we were in the queue. She turned out to be our best mate, the slow woman, didn't she? She led us through. Anyway, got a sausage sarnie, a cup of tea. Zara's got a tomato and basil sandwich. And our flight's in, we've still got an hour and 25 minutes till our flight. I think we're a bit early, aren't we?
Not as early as the other night.
There was a man in front of us in the queue and he was on a 12:30 flight. This was 7:30. And the man was like, they're not going to check you in now, you're way too early. Me and Zara both looked at each other as if to say, oh my God, we'd have loved to stay in bed this morning.
I would have just stayed in bed.
We're in WH Smith's trying to find a book. We're buying one now or in Dublin?
Barrow, Keating and Rogers.
Had our Starbucks, which was really nice. Now we're trying to find a book. This is the author, this Frida McFadden. I've read that one, it's brilliant. In fact, I've read most of hers now. I haven't read this one though. I'm going to go with these two. You found anything? Oh yeah. Halfway to Halloween. Let's go and have a walk through duty free. Oh look, this Toronto. £15. This is Terminal 1 we're in, and the guy who dropped us off, the hotel bus driver, he said that this terminal is either closing in about October for 2 years or they're going to permanently close it. We've got a Hamleys. No, I don't think so.
We didn't even go on this last time we went.
So we've made it to Dublin, but we've made a bit of a mistake. We've come straight through the customs clearance, which took us 45 minutes in the queue, not realising there's no lounge this side. Or there is a lounge this side, but they won't accept my lounge thing. She said there's 4 before pre-clearance, so now I'm annoyed. So there's literally nothing through here, it's rubbish. So I was got like a pasta from this coffee shop because that's all there was, and I've got an Americano. So if you guys come through Dublin and you want to go in the lounge or you want any of the food and shops and things, it's mainly before, so we won't make that mistake again. Anyway, we should probably be boarding in the next 30 to 40 minutes, I think. So I think we're just going to go and get some snacks from WH Smith's for the plane. Yeah, just want to get there now, just want to get on board and get going. Hoping it'll be a nice uneventful flight. We've got the 2 seats together on the side again, which I'll show you when we get on board, and yeah, don't think there's anything else to report. Should we get some of these Tato crisps? Oh, they've got a multi-pack. They have them for school. Right, which other ones do you want? I've got some Tato crisps. What flavour did you get? Salt and vinegar. I've got smoky bacon. People go on about these Tato crisps, don't they? They're nice. Yeah. Terminal C. We've made it to Orlando. And because we've passed through Dublin, we don't have to stand in the big massive queue. We just have to go up, get the bags. Hopefully they're not going to be too long. And Jason's already here waiting for us. We cannot wait to get home. Still can't get over the fact that this is our home now. Every time you come back to Orlando, you're like, I live here. We made it to the car eventually. It's come to pick us up, haven't you? And he's been waiting for ages because the bags took an hour to come off. I was thinking, oh, we'll be out the door dead quick, seeing as we went through the immigration thing at Dublin. No. We just stood for an hour waiting for the bags to come off, but never mind. They came off in the end. So Jason's been sat in the petrol station, haven't you? So he's bought us some Dunkin' Donuts, which we've already had one each because I'm starving. And we're on the I-4 on the way home, and usually it's like, saying that, it is 7:30. So have we missed some of the tea time traffic maybe?
Maybe, but
still, like even at 7:30, the I-4 doesn't usually move like this. Now there's a bit of red coming up, but we're in the new 4th lane. Oh yeah, I'm impressed. It only opened, I think, 2 days ago, 28th they opened the lanes, so 2 days ago. And I've read a couple of like Facebook stories and things about it, and apparently it is moving a lot better. It's a game changer for us, isn't it? Absolute game changer. But yeah, so we're nearly home. I cannot wait to get home, have a shower, and then have a nice cup of tea and some toast, because I'm hungry. The food on the aeroplane was really nice, the food earlier on, but then when they've just came around with a sandwich at the end, it was like a hot sandwich and it was like a chicken creamy thing. I don't do creamy food, so I just left it. I just had a cup of tea, so I am actually quite hungry now because, well, all I've really had is that chicken pasta that I had hours and hours ago. But the flight was fine, uneventful. We landed, I think, 10 minutes early, so by the time we taxied to stand, it was on stand about on time. So yeah, I can't really say anything bad about Aer Lingus at all. The crew are so friendly. I was having a good chat with one of the crew while I was stood waiting for the toilet.
Did you get me a job?
No, I didn't get you a job. But the crew was so friendly. Even the lady who was, well, she must have been the senior because she was making some announcements, and at the end announcement when she went to say, like, you know, make sure your seat backs are upright, tray tables stored, those type of things, the first officer started his PA in her PA, and then when she come back on, she was like, I'm sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, I was rudely interrupted, and everybody was like laughing. I was laughing at myself thinking, can you imagine Qatar Airways cabin crew saying that? Not a chance. They'd have been sacked straight away because nobody had any sense of humour there. But yeah, they were really, really friendly and lovely. Yeah, I just, honestly, you can't complain. They are the cheapest and it's convenient. It really is. Even going via Dublin, I know it does take an extra few hours to go via Dublin, and I know a lot of people wouldn't want to do that, but today that was all that was on offer. There was no direct flight from Manchester, so yeah. So I'm probably not going to chat to you anymore today, because once I get home I'm going to have a shower, put my pyjamas on, and I'll chat to you tomorrow when the generator is apparently getting fitted. Do we know anything about it yet?
Nope, not a thing.
Not a thing. So, I mean, I'm going to be up early in the morning anyway because of the time difference, and then Zara's at school, so it's just a normal Thursday for us tomorrow. So we'll be in the house, probably go and get some food shopping at some point. Not very exciting. Come on everybody, and happy Thursday. I'm back. Yay. Oh, I've never been so happy to be home. Managed to sleep till about 5:15, which I don't think is bad. Although when I actually decided to go to bed last night and go to sleep, it was about 10 o'clock. We were watching something on the telly, you know, when you like sort of get into it. But then when I laid down, I felt like wired. I thought, why? When I've been up nearly 24 hours. Anyway, I must have eventually fell asleep. And then the next thing I know, it was about 5:15. So I gave in, got up and made a cup of tea. And then we've sat outside this morning with another cup of tea, had some breakfast, and now it is, 10 minutes time and we'll be going to school. Zara is straight back to school and she also has a science test today, so it's like back with a bang, but she's fine. She actually slept all night and her alarm woke her up this morning, so at least she's had a good sleep. I am going to drop her off at school and then I'm going to go straight to Publix just to get a few bits. We just need a few like fresh bits and pieces. I've started emptying the suitcases. I've put a load of washing in, and the generator people are supposed to be coming, but it's 8:30 now, so I don't know. Watch this space, but outside out there is going to look completely different. But I'm probably not going to show you everything in this week's vlog because I'll end this week's vlog today, but I'll show you a little bit and then next week I will go into more detail. This is the chocolate haul that I've got out of the suitcase up to now. Loads of Milky Bar stuff. Zara is going to be sick of eating all of that, isn't she? And this, I'm going to fall over. This Heroes box is full of broken up Easter eggs. My mum done that, like, because we had loads of Easter eggs, so she just broke them all up and put them in there. And then these have sort of survived. They've got a little bit of a dent in them. And then this lint one that I got off my Auntie Catherine, that one has completely survived. And the buddy. Oh, it's a salted caramel one as well. Ooh, yummy. Yeah, some Jammy Dodgers, Kinder Buenos. And Jammy Dodgers, of course. I think that chocolate will keep us going for a while. We'll be sick of eating it after that. So I've just got back from Publix. It's all going here. Jason's had nothing to do for days, and then all of a sudden the generator people have arrived, and also the guy from we complained about the, not complained, but we put in a report that one of the bedroom doors wasn't closing. They've turned up as well, and I've just been to Publix, so I've got all my shopping here, and they're well away with the generator outside, aren't they? Already. I didn't even look at that. So yeah, I'm going to give you a little look at what it looks like up to now. Trying not to get in their way, just keeping out of their way. There's like 4 of them. They've turned the electricity off now, so I've already boiled the kettle, so I'm just going to make a cup of tea. Yeah, I don't know how long the electricity is going to be off for. It is 10 to 12. But it's not that warm outside today. It was warm, but like you're not going to be bothered by no aircon or anything like that. It's nice and cool in the house anyway. It's quite cloudy actually today. I'll let you know how it goes later on, and like I say, I'll probably do like a full demonstration in next week's vlog, and also show you how we're going to try and cover up the big gas tank that's in there. And I'm a bit conscious that the neighbours, it's right on the bit of the fence that's like open, but there's nothing we can do because it had to be so many feet away. They're still here. The electricity was off for about an hour. Was it off for about an hour, Jason? 45 minutes. So that wasn't too bad at all. And then they put it back on and Jason went and asked them and they said it would stay on now. So that was pretty good. But they're still out there.
Some pretty serious cables they were using.
Yeah, pretty big cables, wasn't it? And I'll be honest, I mean, the grass is practically non-existent to start with. But now, because they've dug it up, it's all just sand underneath. And they've like put it on the other grass, if you know what I mean. So now they're starting to put it back. Just looks like a sand pit out there. Yeah. I'm going to have to really beautify that corner.
Yeah.
I think apparently they send in, is it an inspector? Is that what they call it?
I think that's tomorrow,
yeah, tomorrow. They said they can't give you a time. They just turn up. And we assume we have to be in for that. not that we were particularly going anywhere tomorrow anyway, but I think a trip to the garden centre is in order to go and have a look at our options. Like, I'm thinking like trellis around that tank. I don't know. But anyway, so it is 2:10 now. So what time did they get here? About 9 o'clock?
Yeah,
Must have
I think
been.
It was just before, just after 9.
1, 2. Yeah, so they've been here. They've been on the go 5 hours already. I have no idea how long more they're going to be here. I mean, the side, I did show you a little clip of the side path, and that doesn't really matter because that is getting paved, which still isn't approved, by the way, from the HOA. So whether you can all remember from weeks and weeks ago, we put in the HOA for the side path, they denied it due to improper drainage. So it actually took me a few goes backwards and forwards to try and get the paperwork redone from the company that we chose, because I think it's just a language barrier thing and they just weren't grasping what I was meaning. And anyway, I eventually got them to draw me up some different plans and I resubmitted that last month, but I must have just missed the HOA meeting. I think they only do it once a month, so that still hasn't come back. We've worked out that we think they do their meeting around the 12th or 13th of the month. So I'm hoping that in a couple of weeks' time, that'll be approved and we can set that up to be done late May, early June, whatever, we can get that in. Yeah, so, and if it's not approved, well then the company said that they would give us the 25% deposit back. But I know for a fact that that side down there is going to look even worse than it already did now. So I'm really hoping that that gets approved, because that side path is just going to look awful. Jason's gone out there now. I can see him chatting to them and looking at what they're doing. Let's see if we can go out. I don't want to stick the camera in their faces, and there's 4 of them. So, you know, you don't want to video people. But yeah, let's see if we can see what's...
It's sand, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the problem with the sand, and then you can't get rid of it. I mean, look how bad the grass is to start with. Looks like a kid's sand pit. But look at the palm tree. The palm tree's thriving. And the front one is as well. But look at that ugly gas tank in the corner.
Apparently those pipes coming.
Let's go and have a look at Lily. A few people have messaged me about Lily. Like, gonna give an update. Oh god, there's fly things everywhere. Here's Lily. Here she is. Oh, and there's me little gnome. That's me gnome that I made at the pottery place last week. But yeah, Lily's doing okay. Although there's some... This is a weed. So we need some TLC, I think, around here. But yeah, she's doing all right. Still got limes on her. Now they're talking about inspections over there. I don't know. But I did buy that, if you watched last week's vlog, I did buy that other gnome as well. So I'm going to do that, but not now. I'll wait till they've all gone. And also my mum bought me a little garden kit. I'll show you. Look at that. How cute is that? Some gloves and one of those things to kneel on. So anybody who doesn't like the gardening content, I'm sorry, but I do. And I'm back in Florida and I'm going to make that garden look nice. I mean, this is like, it's like walking in the desert.
Did they dig all
Down
this?
here.
Sand?
Yeah, they've dug it all up.
Grass.
This, well,
Dead grass.
it was dead grass, yeah.
They also need to... No. But there's other stuff in there as well.
Oh.
But look at the frogs. I don't know why the frogs are in there, but I don't want the wasps in there because that's those mud warbler things.
Oh, look how cute
The frogs, they're like a golden colour, aren't they?
Yeah. I don't know why they hide in there, whether they come out at night or what they do. I'll close it up.
Oh, no.
Is
Careful. Right, now close it. Now he's in.
He's got his feet there. There we go.
While we're out the front, we're going to talk about this palm tree. Right, I need somebody to give me some advice. It is literally gone so bushy. but they all look green. I don't know what those things are in the middle. Like, what's this yellow thing here? Looks as if it's got like peas in it or something, like a pea pod. So do we prune this tree or do we leave it? Because it is literally like 5 times bushier than when we first got it. Look at that beautiful sky. And the dead grass. Got the sprinklers on. Now the sun's gone down to try and water a bit of the grass, and Jason's looking at the front ones as well now. This was the one I got in that lovely farm shop. It was called Mainskill Farm Shop near Richmond, and he was $8.99. He looks much brighter in real life than he does on the camera, but yeah, so I'm going to put him near Lily and Billy. I need a name for him now, so put in the comments what you think I should name this gnome. And also put in the comments what would be a good plant to put like trellis, and for it to like climb the trellis. Not something that's going to grow like massively, or obviously I could prune it, but I know quite a lot of you are very good gardeners, so let me know in the comments what you think I should put on the trellis, because depending on what time the inspector comes tomorrow, I think we might go to Home Depot or Lowe's and have a look at the trellis. So depending on what time that is, it might be in this vlog, it might be in next week's vlog. The reason you need these fly nets in Florida, you see the hundreds of mosquitoes.
You can see a lot in here.
Yeah, you can see them. There's absolutely hundreds of them. And Jason's just let one in, haven't you?
Yeah.
So come on, Jason, tell us what's wrong with the sprinklers.
They've been trodden into the ground so much over the last year, and when the gardeners come, he's just mowed straight over the top of them. Some more soil's gone on the top. So they're seeping out water, but it's not popping out the ground. So that's why the centre of the grass is dying.
Yeah, another job to fix.
No water.
Yeah, the palm tree's doing well, isn't it? See Zahra sat in there with a blanket over her watching the telly. So now we've got another problem to fix. The sprinklers. Even though them sprinklers behind us are on, but Jason said they're not coming up properly. And the front, that's why the middle is dying of the grass, because they're coming on around the edge but only seeping into the grass. We've just put a message on our group, haven't we? The Facebook group, to see if anybody knows anybody who can fix them. Hi everybody, and happy Friday. Excuse the no makeup, I've just got out of the shower, washed my hair, took Zara to school, and my HelloFresh has come. Sick of eating the same thing, so I thought I used to do HelloFresh all the time, and then I got a bit bored of it, and then I thought, right, I'm gonna get HelloFresh, so let's see what we've got. We've got Thai coconut curry chicken, and we've got crispy chicken cayenne chicken cutlets. That one looks good, doesn't it? And then we've got sweet chili pork balls. And we also got like a free breakfast, which is sweet and spicy avocado toast with feta. I think we've had this before and it was delicious. And I just added a couple of eggs. So looking forward to having that. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I don't know whether I've already said that. I know I was showing you my HelloFresh earlier on. It's 10:20 and we did think we had to stay in this morning because of the inspector for the generator, but he actually came at like 9:30, didn't he? Yeah, so he does have to come back apparently next week, but whatever, we'll worry about that next week. So we were like, should we just go out for a couple of hours because it's a beautiful day. Zara's at school, so we've decided to go to Animal Kingdom for a little wander around. We won't be there long, we'll just have a little wander and probably a coffee or something. Maybe try and lay our eyes on that baby tiger, because we never we never got to go when he was like first out, so there's probably no queue now. Like, people get bored of it, don't they? And there was apparently a giraffe born there as well. Well, not recently born, but he was recently put out on the savannah, I think about 2 or 3 weeks ago. But I'm not sure whether you have to go on the safari to see the giraffe or whether he's out somewhere else, I don't know. But yeah, so we're just going to have a little wander around in the sunshine. So come with us to Animal Kingdom. I'm not going to vlog a lot because it's already Friday and I haven't finished the vlog. So the less...
we're testing out the iPhone.
We're testing out the iPhone and we are...
Oh, well, it's gone yellow just like that.
Oh, I see. But no, we're nearly there though. We're coming off in 3 mile. This i4 is an absolute game changer for us. I know I've said that a million times, but I'm ecstatic about it. I keep going on about it, don't I?
Just a bit.
I'm driving him mad. Yeah, but at least I'm not complaining. Could be worse, couldn't it? No baby tiger. Wanted to see the baby. Never mind.
It's obviously in there somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah.
When it decides
Was
to come
that a boy tiger though?
out. I think it had bollocks.
I was going to say.
Sorry, get that one out.
I think that was a boy tiger because I was going to say, is that the man? But then I was thinking, no, there was definitely male bits. Male bits. We'll call them male bits. It would be nice for the vlog. Baby tiger's just round here. Can you see the mummy tiger? There she is. Oh, he's sat down.
Zoom in.
No, that's as far as I can zoom in. Oh, we did get to see the baby. It was in the next bit along. It was like quite far over though and eating something, so like laid down. Jason managed to get a closer picture on his phone, so I'll enter that now. Jason's just got a new phone, so I think it's got like a better zoom and stuff on it, hasn't it? Better camera. Yeah, so now it's 20 past and the Friend in Feathers flight, whatever it's called, starts in 10 minutes, so let's see if we can go and get a seat in there. We might have missed the boat now.
Is calculating. People took notice, and more importantly, they took action. They started cleaning up waterways where bald eagles fish.
Soar forever. Namaste. Thank you all so.
We've just sat down in Harambe Market. I've just mobile ordered us well, Jason's gone for a shrimp and rice ball. No, shrimp and chicken rice ball. I've gone for the shrimp rice ball, so I'll show you it when it arrives. They look nice, don't they? Yeah. And I feel really hungry today. I don't know what it is. I think it's just the jet lag, travelling, you know, when you feel really, really hungry. So I want something nice and filling. We've got Hello Fresh for tea, haven't we? Ooh. Now we're having rice, so we won't have rice tonight. We'll maybe have that chicken one, the spicy chicken. I think that came with mash. So we'll probably have this and then we'll wander towards the exit really. It is only 12 o'clock, so we've still got plenty of time. And then I think I'm going to send Jason to school. He doesn't know this yet, but so I can edit. What do you reckon, Jason? I've got things to do.
Oh, right.
We're in the single rider queue at Everest.
6 minutes so far.
6 minutes we've been in the queue so far. We're about halfway around the queue, aren't we? The normal wait time was 35 minutes.
It just went down.
Yeah, it was 45 when I looked, and then it went to 35, but we were already in this queue, so let's see. wander, I've had some food, and that food was really good, by the way. I don't know whether I said that earlier on, but it's so nice. You enjoyed yours as well, didn't you?
Probably one of the better
one of the
theme park foods,
yeah,
isn't it?
one of the better quick serve foods. Was really, really good. So we're on our way home now. It is 1:20, so not too long, and then it'll be time to go to school. So I'm going to end the vlog here because I have to go home and edit now. So thank you so much for watching this week, us travelling back from the UK. Thank you if you've watched all of the UK vlogs. I know originally I'm not here to do UK vlogs, but I'm back in Florida now, so the Florida vlogs will now continue. If you can, please like and subscribe. Please leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think of my travels and what you would like to see coming up in the next few weeks. We have got a busy few weeks coming up. We've got a few different nice plans, so we'll definitely be taking you along. And I'll see you next week.